our climate is changing. And that is largely attributed to the increased levels of atmospheric carbon dioxide and produced by the use of fossil fuels. Then we can and the likes. So when we talk about the greenhouse gases. So what are the key points to note? Climate is largely influenced by our activities as human. Like I've already indicated, burning of fossil fuels, climate change. The more we disrupt our climate, the more we risk severe and pervasive and irreversible impacts. So we have the means to limit climate change and build a more prosperous and climate and sustainable future. What is very clear now is that our temperatures are rising. This is just the global temperatures since 1850 and 2000 and beyond. These are the global temperatures. So we can see that from 1850 how our temperatures have risen up until now, and they are going to continue to rise. And this is the study that we did sometime in 2013 as Lesotho. As you can see, we are no exception to that. This is 2010 and this is 2100, and hence why we are saying that our temperatures are going to continue to increase. And globally, what we have discovered is that each of the past 3 decades has been successively warmer than the preceding decades since 1850. So that is the reality. What are the potential impacts that we foresee? And some we are already experiencing as Lesotho. Food and water shortages, increased poverty, increased displacement of people, floodings, droughts, to name but a few. In response to this, I think there was, we saw that there is a very high need for Lesotho to come up with a national climate change policy, and through our ministry, we developed a national climate change policy in last year, and it was approved by Cabinet. So what does the climate change policy say? It says climate change is already affecting national economic output and therefore Lesotho's long-term development prospects. The country can expect more intense weather events such as torrential rains, excessive heat, and severe dry winds as a result of climate change. Each weather event results in a setback to national development. Hence why we are saying we should really address the issues, because although many people say, why are we even discussing the issue of climate change, yet we know we are not contributing to issues of climate change. But we are saying that we are being hit hardest by the impacts or the effects of climate change. Hence why we should really consider come up with coping strategies to be able to survive in this situation.